we're not dumbing it down for our audience. We're breaking it down into a way that people that don't play the piano can play it. If I sat down and said, okay, Jim's never played the piano before, and I'm going to sit down and talk to him like he's a 30-year concert pianist and think he'll just get it, you're not, right? You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be like, this is stupid. I don't want to learn it. But if I understand my audience and say, okay, here's where Jim is coming from, I can take these incredibly complex techniques, but break them down in such a way that he can grasp it and work with it. You're going to be excited. Like the students are excited about the data they thought was like unapproachable and cold. Like you can break it down in such a way that it's like, wait a minute, I can do this. This is approachable. And that really is what we want to do. As I think one of our focuses as analysts, we need to be teachers and we want to be making more analysts. If nothing else, we want to be making people that are more data literate. And the only way we can do that is to teach. And the only way we can teach is to break it down into consumable pieces and not go in and say, okay, you've been studying stats for 30 years. Here's what we're going to do. Like, we're going to lose our audience. And then where are we at? We have all this knowledge locked in our head that isn't going anywhere.
Yeah. And so the perfect transition from there is how does sustainable analytics play a part with this?
It's huge. So if as a analytics team, I've bought into the concept of sustainability, that's great. But I'm not operating in a cycle. It's one thing for me to have that vision, but if I'm working within a company that has low or no data literacy, they're not going to be able to understand the importance of why we're making this investment in sustainability. So everything that we want to do is going to be enabled and made easier by having people in the organization smarter about how they think about data. And it's no different from sustainability, from anything else that we're trying to do. Our goal has to be through education, and that is going to allow us the path to build the things that we want to build. So as we've talked about, we're all in that sustainability has to be the approach the organizations take to their analytics practices. But if as part of that, we're not building data literacy and using story to make it approachable by people throughout the organization, it's going to be an incredibly difficult hill to climb. But if we do, getting to the top of this hill, planting the flag that we're thinking sustainably about analytics is absolutely approachable. I believe every organization is capable of it, but we have to take the right steps. And a big part of that is driving data literacy. And a big part of data literacy is making data interesting and approachable to the masses. And story is a huge part of that.